out, we want to get up to this line, right, which is 100
I
millimeters.
found we always want to be well above that line.
Okay.
Because they can always decant it in the lab. Sometimes people have tried to get it exactly at the line and then mess up the meniscus, and it winds up being just a little bit below.
Right.
And as you know, when you do those quantities, you gotta have.
All right, 3 rinses.
A is going to be the dock, and B will be the point here.
Okay.
And we'll just have to document that in the plot. So we did that. Bacteria about 1035.
Get the closest area. So Carl, it's kind of more toward the greenish.
Yeah,
so I would say 6.
Yeah, you can do half intervals if you if you feel that's appropriate.
Yeah, because the outer edge is greenish. So I would do 6.5.
Okay. Shallow right on the edge, just a couple of inches in, and then you can lay it down. Usually it takes 2 or 3 minutes.
There's where my glasses would come in handy. That's 10.5.
Maybe carry the rest of this. We'll just go over the list, make sure we got everything that we did. We did field observation. We checked the water surface, what the weather was like, the color of the water. We looked at stream flow rate. The tidal stage is low but incoming as best we can tell. There hasn't been any rainfall in the last 2 days. I checked that at National Airport's weather station before we went out, so it's the same for all the different collections we do today. We did the air temperature and the water temperature. A and B. A is going to be at the dock, B is going to be here, so we're going to do, for today at least, we're going to do Mallows Bay on one sheet, but use the 2 columns. We're going to use the duplicate fields from that we normally have, but we'll give you 2 sheets to do if you want to do 2 sheets when you come out here each time. And we collected the bacteria sample, labeled it and put it on ice. We did the turbidity sample, collected that and put that on ice. We haven't filled out the chain of custody form yet. We'll do that at the end when we pack everything up. And one of the things that we added this year was how much time was spent monitoring door to door, because that's something that the Virginia DEQ really likes to collect that information, because they kind of amass it for all the different volunteer organizations around the state. And at the end of the year, they actually kind of total up how much time volunteers put in to understand, hey, this is how much the state of Virginia is getting out of the valley of it. is it there? Look at that. 2 for 2. Here at some point, and we got everything all set to go. I always just go over the list one last time to make sure I didn't miss anything. And again, we did the water temperature, or did the air temperature, then the water temperature, collected the bacteria, labeled it, sealed it, put it in the cooler, got the turbidity bottle, rinsed it, filled it up, labeled it, put that in the cooler as well. We did the rest of our observations, the weather, the water color, the water condition. We measured the pH and filled out the form. So you've got to make sure we document everything on here as we sign it. This is just all part of the data collection process. And then this will go to the lab, and then our person working in the lab will take all these samples and start the lab process. They'll measure the turbidity in each of the samples we've got, and then they'll start the bacteria, coliform and E. coli incubation, and we'll know the results tomorrow.